Respect for the Age Day. So, guess what? I believe in Respect for the Age Day back in the Persona 3 guide I was following, that was the day that you maxed out the old couple social link. And on Respect for the Age Day in Persona 4, we're gonna spend it with Hisano.
Yes.
I thought that was why.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see a lot of litter around here these days. It seems like they had a good life together, though. Why is she saying that?
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't really talk much about why I really like this one until we get to the real information that's revealed later on, but I just find this really, really, really interesting, the story that it tells. And you don't actually get to see much of it in the anime. The anime touches on it a little bit, but it doesn't give you the full story. So that's something that if you've watched A Stormy Summer Vacation, like I recommended, you won't actually have been spoiled on this social link. Okay. I guess a little. It's better than her homework. Or her flan. I guess. Yeah, I sometimes, yeah, dough, I guess, can be nice at that age. Anyway, today we're apparently reading Picross Rules. Understanding and diligence, okay. Sound like stats we need right now. I'd also like a bit more knowledge. It almost reminds me of there's like a weird quote from some website that was talking about like top 10 like bad jokes or something, and it was saying like, I can't tell if this is the world's worst joke or the world's best riddle. Okay, as long as we're not told to spend lunchtime with someone, we're not gonna do it, so Yeah, we're not being told to. So, no saying yes to that invitation. Yeah, Daisuke's going through some issues, it looks like. And we're going to be seeing him today, so we will be finding out about those issues. I mean, I do like that Japan has a day like that. One thing I feel is a bit of an issue with Western culture sometimes is we don't really respect our elders very much. I mean, like, seniors in particular. Between 90 and 100 years old, a 90-genarian. No, it's a nonagenarian. Sounds a bit like Nonagon, so yeah, 9-sided shape. I actually don't know what Yu's grandparents would be like. Gateball. I did once see in the Paralympic Games when they came to Australia a sport with a ball, I think with bells, that was played by blind people, I think. That was pretty cool. Okay, so we have enough information, but today there are actually quite a few things we can do. First, there are new books available. There's also a new quest available from Miss Sofue, so let's go over here. Another extracurricular activities quest. Always ready to show our abilities. Oh, okay, another placebo. I mean, totally functional item, yes. But getting some ore to make like a dowsing rod reminds me of, I think you have to do that in Psychonauts at one point. So we get extracurricular activities part 2. And also Sensei's Friends. We finished reading all 3 other books just in time. That reminds me when everyone was waiting for the next Harry Potter book to come out when I was a kid. The gap between, I think, book 4 and book 5 was pretty huge, I think I remember. Aha! Another part of the Man series! Farewell to Man! Yes, Kanji's getting busy in his spare time. Sorry, Kanju. Yes, I'll go for the plentiful combo this time. The Kanju thing, actually, apparently it comes from... I think at one point in Kanji's social link, Kanji's name got typoed as Kanju, but I have never seen that. Also, the prize here is a Neko Shogun doll this time. I've never seen that any of the times I played. I don't know if I've just been mashing through that text too quickly, or it's like in the do you want to spend the day with kanji part. I don't know if it was that, or if maybe it was fixed in the European version. Okay, we got 2 small prizes that time. The pattern is usually single target low tier attack item, multi-target low tier attack item, single target high tier attack item, that is Magatama, and then the doll. So we're doing another strength rank up today.
Alright.
We neglected it for a while, but now we're going all the way up to rank 7. So yet more kicking balls around.
Later.
Let me guess, Cole showing up. Yep, of course he is. You treated last time.
Really? Alright, let's go.
I had a feeling we'd be talking here. A lot of people like hanging out at Aya. Then again, people often hang out at the cafe and the beef bowl in Persona 3. But it seems now the team has accepted us, he's lost that drive. Interestingly, during Cole's version of this social link, he also has an issue with being kind of unable to play the sport he loves, but for very different reasons. Yeah, it's always a bad sign when someone is abandoning something they used to enjoy, like, or is something they used to enjoy is not giving them joy anymore. Okay.
I'm only telling you this because I trust you. But
Well, it's fully voiced, it must be serious. So he's just not confident in his ability to feel anything?
you're right. Whoa.
It depends what you mean by help.
All right.
So yeah, despite being Daisuke's branch of the social link, this one's pretty much all core. But it's still about helping Daisuke with his issues. Okay then.
Welcome home, big bro.
I'm actually starting to, this is just a weird aside, but I'm starting to wonder now about what, like, kind of, like, if the social links in this game gave you abilities like they did in Persona 5, like, what kind of abilities would you get out of the Sports Club social link? Probably some new form of attacks or something. If the game had technical damage, they might have to do with technical damage, maybe? But anyway, we're going to finish off Picross rules, which wasn't really about Picross the last time we checked. And finished. Understanding up. From reading bad riddles, we have become saintly. Diligence significantly up. And yeah, 2 stat ups in one go. Strong to thorough. And I know that's not the highest possible rank of diligence, because I know for a fact what that one's called. Yes, I know, but let's go ahead and just check status, just so I can show the social stats. Yeah, the only things we have are max are knowledge and diligence, so we are a heroic, thorough, saintly, enthralling professor. That's a good title. Are you saying anything new, senpai girl? Is this the first confirmation that senpai is female? This actually got changed in Golden. In the original, it was a male-female pair here. So that's kind of interesting. Just making a cheap Andras here because I can't make any new Moon Personas with what I have, so may as well do this just to save a little bit of money for the compendium. Wow, this vending machine is happy today. As you could tell by us finally getting a Moon Persona again, we're going to be doing the Moon Social Link for the first time in forever. For some reason, this guide is really causing me to make unintentional Frozen references. Now, rank 3 of I's Social Link is really, really interesting. I've been waiting to talk about this one for a little while. And back to Okina. Kind of wish we could check out the crane game while we're here. This is like the one game where you actually want to do the crane game, although I believe in Persona 5 it's actually guaranteed that you'll get a prize on certain days. I think that's a much better way of handling it. Although it's completely unrealistic to real crane games, but still. Even the ones in Japan that are actually skill-based, because otherwise they'd run afoul of gambling laws. Yes, Yuno Okami can make anything interesting, if the way the anime handles fishing is any indication. Yeah, it's funny how people meet each other through various circumstances and coincidences. This is actually the better option here. So yeah, if you've got teachers telling you that, then you know you have issues with that kind of thing. Yeah, it wouldn't kill you to actually do your school-assigned work for once. Ai Ebihara is one of those characters who is like that video trying to convince somebody that your favorite character gets better 50 episodes later. She's really one of those, I swear she gets better, okay, characters. Because yeah, her first impression is not good, but that's kind of the point. But here is the really interesting thing, because you can say any option as long as it's not this one. Because even though it's true, saying this will reverse the Moon Social Link. One of only 2 ways in Persona 4 you can reverse a social link. It's kind of weird that they took out all of the other reverse mechanics and left in 2 social links that can be reversed, and only then 1 dialogue choice in either of them reverses it. It's just so... like, there's a lot of evidence that they were intended to keep the jealousy system from Persona 3, because all of the girls have dialogue in the game's data for their social links being reversed or broken.
Ugh.
And interestingly, so do Ko and Daisuke, but none of the other male characters do. Not even Yosuke. Like, all of the other male characters, like Kanji, say things like, this social link should not reverse / break. If you see this, it is a bug. But for Ko and Daisuke, it actually says your relationship with your sports club buddies isn't going well. And, like, you and your sports club buddies are drifting apart. Which is the normal text for reversed and broken social links, implying that at one point in development, it would have been possible to reverse the strength social link. So here the guide is telling us to read Sensei's friends to get an understanding boost, but we've already maxed understanding, so I'd rather read something that raises knowledge or diligence. Knowledge expression, knowledge expression, knowledge expression. Knowledge Diligence. Yeah, let's start reading this, I guess. This is the book that we got from, hey, the Strength Social Link, by saying we were allergic to math. Yeah, sometimes a lot of educational work, some desire to make things fun, ends up making it even worse. But sometimes it works, like with the Carmen Sandiego series, which I always loved as a kid. Except for the, history and geography sections, because on every difficulty above easy, they became entirely based on American history and geography, so I actually had to turn off the history and geography subjects in one of the games because of that. Yes, Ko is concocting a scheme, but that's not what we're going to do today, because what we are going to do today is we're going to rescue Naoto, finally. So, as we're going to be jumping into the TV soon, I'm going to spend the rest of my money at Okina. I'm going to see if there are any costumes that we can get here. And I get the feeling that one of them is the Dangerous Briefs. I might just show that... I almost said briefly. I hate it when I make accidental puns. Well, it's more expensive than I remember it being. I guess I can get that. Okay, yeah, I'll show it, like, for a tiny bit, and then no, I'm not going to be keeping that on for the whole dungeon. I don't think we can afford anything else here. Yeah, it was either that or the Teddy one. I think the girls' swimsuits are a little bit more expensive, and while we're here, it's a day with a 2 in it, so we get 2 attempts per 100 yen on this. And nothing at the crane game this time. I should probably display the Pyrojack doll, I just realized. While I'm here, I guess I can mention one thing. I felt that... Oh, hi, Aaron Boy, you're here. Yeah, they're starting to understand each other. Like, I could have sworn there was somebody in the Central Shopping District who talks about a rumor that Naoto is part British. I forget if they were there or at school. You know, I'll get another Balm of Life. Considering that it's a rumor in Inaba, it's probably not true, but it would be kind of interesting if it was. But that should be everything that we can do here, so I will see you next time when we enter the TV, and after doing some business in Mitsuo's dungeon, we will be rescuing Naoto. And here's some footage I prepared earlier of what reversing Ai's social link looks like. It's kind of funny because unlike P3, there's no special music for this, so it still plays the normal happy social link music. Now, since I've always played this game following a guide, I'm not totally familiar with how reversing and breaking social links works, but I think that reversing a social link means you no longer get the experience bonus when fusing personas of that arcana, or either that or you can't summon personas of that arcana at all. Or that could be breaking it. It's possible to break Moon as well, but that's not until a much later rank and only under very specific circumstances, and you have to be really trying in order to do that. But I think a broken social link, you absolutely cannot summon personas of that arcana at all. And there are ways that you can repair, reverse, and broken relationships. You need to talk to the person and then choose the right options to apologize to them. And if unused dialogue is any indication, it's also dependent on your expression stats. But anyway, that's how reversing social links works. At least as far as I know.